Hallihallo Leute und willkommen zurück in der weiteren Folge Genshin Impact. Ja, wir haben hier letztens aufgehört und wie ihr sehen könnt, ist unser Unterkreis immer noch da. Bevor wir aber jetzt weitermachen mit der Story, habe ich ganz kurz noch zu gucken, und zwar haben wir wieder 10 Ziehungen hier wieder, Betty. Und wir haben hier schon 40 hier gemacht. Ich probiere es einfach mal, vielleicht haben wir diesmal Glück. Ne, wieder was Lilanes. Ja. Oh. Ja, ist okay. Kann man nicht ändern. Aber ja, Leute, damit haben wir schon 50 Ziehungen. Ich hoffe bloß wirklich, dass wir... Das wäre blöd, wenn wir die hier kriegen, ne? Obwohl die eigentlich von den Stats nicht schlecht ist. Basis-Damage, Auge-Damage, aber erhöht den Schildreferenz um 20. Ich will nichts sagen, aber diese Waffe wäre wahrscheinlich für Neule richtig gut. Sie ist Geo. Sieht aus wie Geo, wenn ihr mich fragt, ne? Und es hat Schilddifferenz. Also heißt es klar, diese Waffe ist für Neule, maybe vielleicht unsere Qingzao auch, maybe vielleicht auch ganz gut. Ja, das wäre nicht schlecht. Schönes Ding. Mehr. Oh. Ist ja ganz schön viel. Für Wohlgestein. Nice. Ja, wir haben hier noch ganz schön viele Truhen, alles andere, aber das machen wir andermal. Aber Leute, ganz kurz, die Musik. Die ist schön, ne? Richtig nice. So, wir müssen nach da. Das bedeutet, wir müssen uns nach da teleportieren. Es gibt ja ein Tor, was uns dahin schickt. Irgendwie fühle ich mich schon wie eine Art Göttin, ne? Weil irgendwie mit Bells Ding hier, was wir haben, die ganze Zeit, das ist irgendwie geil. Das ist praktisch. Jetzt muss ich ehrlich zugeben, das ist praktisch. Das ist schon irgendwie geil, ne? Also so scheiße ist das jetzt nicht irgendwie. Ist schon geil gemacht. Super. So. Oh, da liegt da was. Okay, Leute, wir sind jetzt wieder zurück in unserer alten Welt. Aber irgendwas müssen wir hier machen. Und scheinbar müssen wir jetzt schwimmen. Ist ein bisschen chaotisch jetzt gerade. Wo genau liegt denn das? Ach, da, okay. Eierka wäre jetzt hier nicht schlecht, ne? Aber das müssen wir schaffen, easy. Das ist durch die zwei Wind-Elemente, die wir besitzen, Leute, ist es sehr leicht. Die Ausdauer geht da richtig schwach runter. Das ist ja auch voll geil. Guck mal, wie lange wir schwimmen können, ey. So. Das hätten wir. Und wir sind fast da. Nice. Aber das verstehe ich jetzt nicht ganz. Irgendwie haben wir Bells Zeug. Warte mal ganz kurz. Von Shogun, also Raiden haben wir... Wie jetzt? Was zum Teufel? Wo seid ihr? Empfohlen auf Sairo zu finden. Sairo? In der freien Natur zu finden, empfohlen auf Sairau... Ich kann es nicht aussprechen. Zu finden. Wo ist es? Irgendwas sagt mir, dass es da ist. Kann es sein, dass wir erst da das finden? Toll. Das heißt in Klartext, um das zu machen, müssten wir wahrscheinlich... Ja, das steht hier auch nicht drauf, ne? freie Natur zu finden, Alter. Ich sehe gar nichts davon, ey. Oha, Leute, wir haben noch voll viel hier zu tun eigentlich. Richtig nice. Sehr, sehr schön. Keine Ahnung. Gut.
This should be the place. But Sankanomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Aha.
Now you shall perish.
A huge launch drill! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Easy.
Shine down.
Kommst du damit mal raus? Danke. Mein Lieber, du kannst da machen, was du willst. Das Schild kriegst du nicht raus, ne? Aber ich verliere wahrscheinlich Elektroschaden irgendwie die ganze Zeit.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge Trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Tepe, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. Guess I came here for nothing.
Tepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah, it's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Menkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, It's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good. Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Teppei's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Ah, wieder zurück nach Kokomi. Okay. Sorry, jetzt bin ich genau wie er. Wie Teppei, Alter. Das huste ich auch euch noch voll, ey. Schlimm. Er hat mich angesteckt. Ach! Unser Wolfsjunge ist da.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too!
So, Leute, let's go.
What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms... No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
Okay, irgendwas ist, glaube ich, gerade mit Teppei passiert, Leute. Er macht scheinbar irgendwas falsch. Oh je, meine. Teppei! Ein schickes kleines Dorf auf jeden Fall auch. Auch wenn es, glaube ich, zum Widerstand gehört, ne? Obwohl, wenn ich das richtig sehe, ja, hier sind auch normale Einwohner. Das ist aber ein ganz schön kleines Dorf. Aber es ist ein Dorf. Nicht übel. Mit Soldaten. Nee, das ist er nicht. Wo ist er? Wir müssen ihn scheinbar finden. Gefunden.
Oh. Hey guys. What are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone. Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone? It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference. Delusion. Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe! Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
What the fuck? Ich hab mir sicher, er ist gerade gestorben, Alter.
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Sind die noch da? Ne, die sind weg. Okay, Leute. Wie es scheint, gehen wir uns zum Lager. Oh, wir müssen ganz... Nach da müssen wir. Okay, wir haben dafür einen Teleportationspunkt. Gut. Wie es scheint, greifen wir die Fatuis jetzt an. Endlich mal. Weil ja, sie haben sich in der Story nie eingemischt. Wird auch mal Zeit. Wo ist ihr Lager? Oder wo ist davon die Höhle? Hm? Was? Ja. Da. Geht zur Fabrik der Teuflischen Auge. Alles klar. Pyro. Empfohlene Elemente Pyro, Hydra, Co. fehlen noch. Wir lassen es mal einfach so. Mal gucken, was passiert. Da stehen 4 Elemente drauf, die empfohlen werden. Holy shit. Müssen wir trotzdem schaffen. Tor der Wiedergeburt aktiviert. Hallo meine Freunde. Ich bin hier, um euch alle abzuschlachten. Oh, wir haben keine Zwanwaffe. Wir haben auch kein Wasserelement. Ach du Scheiße. Jetzt verstehe ich. Herz aktiviert. Das könnte nervig werden. Ah, okay, Zhongli kann es einfach zerstören, sein Shit. Das ist sehr schön. So, Leute. So. Kann man die Gruppe ändern? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Ne, kannst du nicht ändern. Das heißt, wir müssen das jetzt so beenden.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito?
Oh.
So the Conjure Commission are...
Solidify! This is order! I see through you!
Be gone!
Ach, die fliegen beide. Lol.
We've only just begun!
Illusion shut.
You can't run! Stabilize! Looks like I went too far.
Für Vogelstein, nice. Oh.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
Noch eine Truhe. Geil. Shit. Jetzt die Frage, ne? Ach, schon wieder welche. Ja, so müsste es mich nicht interessieren. Glaube ich. Dachte ich mir. Erhalten. Hä? Erhalten? Haben wir 3 Stück. Ah. Freigeschaltet.
Solidified. Intruder spotted. Do not let them impede the
Oh,
work of
shit,
the
Leute.
harvest. You'll never get out of here alive.
Okay. Den haben wir down. Der ist auch down. Nur noch der ist am Leben. Und für den werden wir eine Weilchen jetzt brauchen, Leute. Leider.
Illusion shut.
Weil wir haben kein kein Eiselement für ihn, um ihn auszuschalten. Müssen halt jetzt so schlagen. Aber geht schon eigentlich ganz schön schnell. Er hält nicht so viel aus.
Solidified.
Shine down.
Let's end this quickly.
So, du bist gleich dead, mein Freund. Du lebst nicht mehr lange. Du bist gleich down. So, und adios.
Have a death wish.
Oh, noch einer.
Don't be intimidated.
Ah, sie.
Harbinger will be here soon. I will have order.
This is Her Majesty's gift.
Illusion shut.
Got you.
Irgendwas mit den 11 stand da war gerade, Leute. Habe ich nicht drauf geachtet, was der da gesagt hat. Ich bin mal gespannt, was jetzt gleich passiert. Entweder sind wir jetzt gleich einer der 11 wahrscheinlich.
Barbados, guide us.
Flow through me.
Right.
Okay.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my 2 least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world. Trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that Songonamiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person, but alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus. on something I need you to do for me.
Boah. Leute, ich musste gerade die ganze Zeit husten, Alter. Hab's ganz untergedrückt die ganze Zeit. Ja, also es geht ganz schön lange, die Folge. Da müssen wir leider durch. Wir haben uns darauf konzentriert, das zu machen. Der Film war gerade interessant. Muss ich ehrlich zugeben. Und diesmal machen wir was ganz Komisches. Wir beenden jetzt hier die Aufnahme. Und machen dann direkt hier in der nächsten Folge weiter. Ja, seid gespannt. Das gab es noch nie sowas zum Beispiel, dass wir mitten beim Gespräch die Aufnahme beenden. Ja, aber passiert, Leute. Deswegen, weil sonst dauert die Folge noch viel zu lange, ey. Das ist schon 35 Minuten, ey. Holy shit. Deswegen, Leute, wir sehen uns bei der nächsten Folge. Haut rein, euer Masho. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.